never thought I'd be glad to see Gotham. And honestly, I still ain't glad to see it.
Are you ready for a surgical strike across dimensions? You'll handle things on this side.
Getting a head start. To this malarkey.
Work together to complete your objectives, and quickly. I haven't had time to properly calculate the exact temperature here. Engaging Brainiac in multiple dimensions is a fine strategy, Task Force X. Kudos to me.
Right, let's smash this bloody big gun up so we can get someplace warm.
Fire initiated.
The ideal conflict. No passage, collateral, or treaty violations.
Aerial mine. Way to add to the influence, Brainiac.
Get those permanent shots, people!
Got me stack of bits ready to throw at the gun.
I think your Colonel Flag is simply jealous of this installation. Earthling men are like that. It's going to take more than that, Task Force X.
Here comes the touchdown.
Let's see how they deal with a new firing pattern.
Look out for the killer wall. Got plenty of alien chunks. Now lob them at that gun.
Those permanent shots are the only things that'll open up that gun. Snatch them up, people!
Unshielded! Take cover!
Position acquired.
There's a considerable delta between damaged and destroyed.
Dunno who ordered the fish, but he just landed.
A heads up. I've engaged a new firing sequence.
The cannon is deploying its beam weapon.
All right, got enough to throw at the big gun. Weak spot's wide open.
You're tenacious, but this is a massive living weapon. This firing sequence is reminiscent of a Kaluan game you wouldn't understand. Looks like you might have hit a wall here, Task Force X.
Okay, got enough! Let's throw these things at the gun! Quick, get those terminal chunks! Full up on bits! Time to hit the cannon with them! Gun's mad at us! Watch out!
We may win this war yet, but what matters is Brainiac will suffer.
I'm taking off!
Your defenses are fleeting, Task Force X, yet my forces grow stronger by the second. Something to consider.
Providing support fire.
Never been much of a gambler myself, except with me life.
Reporting unit. Now we see if the element of surprise belongs to you or them.
Deploying aerial mines. Enjoy them, Task Force X.
Don't get zapped by that laser wall! Freezing my cordless off here! Grab those chunks! They're the only way to open that thing up!
Targeting boomerang.
Woohoo! I've got a shot off that one! Alright! Got enough to throw at the big gun!
Stand still and we can negotiate. No. You worked on your Justice League.
Let me swing in for a sec.
Let's try something new. Revising firing pattern.
Beware the cannon's energy weapon.
I ain't bloody dying here! Which spot on that thing's opened up? Shoot it!
I wouldn't want the fight to be too lopsided. Just keeps it engaging.
I'm cutting a bloody streak here, ladies and gents!
Get those terminal bits. We gotta use them against that thing.
Okay, got enough! Let's throw these things at the gun!
Really knock your socks off.
We bit on the gun's open! Weapons there! Now let's kick its teeth in! Got plenty of alien chunks. Better lob them at that gun!
Got the drop on.
Killer laser incoming!
Artillery above.
Good first hit on Quinn.
A terminal has transformed into a bomber.
Terminal bits! Get him so we can open up the big gun over there! Got me stack of bits ready to throw at the gun!
A newly formed destroyer. What an impressive sight. Registering pain spikes in the weapon's local network. firing pattern. Let's try something new.
Deadshot is the current target.
Pull up on bits! Time to hit the cannon with them!
Excellent work.
I'm sure glad they can't take a hint.
Target locked, Captain Boomerang.
They have replenished their ranks.
Feeling the need.
We shall crush these like the last.
Attacking the shark creature.
More bad guys. What are we waiting for?
Let's get another Brainiac iteration off the board, Task Force X.
Your brittle defense will shatter soon, Task Force X. And I've got all the patience in all the worlds. Here to reclaim your sworn enemy, the Flash? How touching. I'll be more than happy to share my research with you. In fact, I've made a breakthrough. As you can see, I am now a league of my own. Calculators out, and pencils ready, Task Force X. Not to worry, I spiced things up just for you, dear squad.
Focusing on Boomerang.
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them.
No place to hide.
I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios.
No target in sight.
I gotcha!
Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared.
Current target, Boomerang.
Should've stole a better stick to go with, Zoobs. Like Lantern or the fish guy.
Give these a moment. The end result may shock you.
Ha-ha! Yes!
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. Let's consider the other side of the equation now. One should always try to begin with proven theory. Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you always are, this distraction is useful. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat? What more could I possibly ask of you? Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you all... Ah, yes. I can see the variables much more clearly now. This occurs naturally on your Earths. Who comes up with these?
Locked on boomerang. Target gas loaded.
Not even the fundamentals will stick with you. I'll break you down into something even simpler. And much smaller. Let these cool a bit before you barrel into them. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat? What more could I possibly ask of you? A different placement this time to optimize the throughput. Yes. I tried to research this move of the Kryptonians. You Earthlings are disgusting. I made changes.
Firing on boomerang. Shield regenerating.
I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios.
Reprioritizing target.
Captain Boomerang at your funeral service!
Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. A little quick preparation first.
Take out together.
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. All plans must be capable of weathering setbacks, especially such frustratingly tenacious ones as you. Not much variation here, but there is potential. Always good to get out and move around. The cold does metaphorically get to one. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you?
Did I mention I'm a blood donor?
And yet you foolishly persist. For days on end. Mind-bendingly incomprehensible. You might think wind would be less combustible. I've allowed you to continue more than long enough. This little diversion ends now. Don't worry, I'll have this done in a... language bleed through. I need my answers, and right, once more, and I will finally be rid of you nuisances.
Focusing on a new target.
My projections predicted something akin to this. I never intended to experience it. This data is beginning to give diminishing returns.
Oh, boy. Oh, wow. I'm not really used to getting winded. Hey, shouldn't you all be in jail?
I've adjusted the phasing array so they can choose the terms and conditions of their own suicide missions. Godspeed, Task Force X.
Oh, this'll make my boomerangs jealous. Sorry, ladies.
The hell are you idiots